We're going over the 6th round of the NFL draft and trying to target some players that you might put to your 2025 roster to be fantasy football relevant. First guy we're going to talk about here is Ollie Gordon II, right? This is one of the bigger running backs of the draft, going to a Miami Dolphins team who has Devon Achane there at the number 1, Jalen Wright as the number 2. No more Raheem Mostert. He is gone. I think Ollie Gordon has a chance to be some type of role, maybe even the number 1 guy. And I know just because he's a bigger guy than Devon Achane. I know they were giving Achane the rock and he was carrying the ball 20 carries in a game, doing good, but maybe a little bit of an injury history. So do they want to reel it back and get more of a bigger running back involved? That's where Ollie Gordon steps in. So if they're trying to protect Tua even more, they're going to hand the football off a little bit more. I think Ollie Gordon could step into a nice bigger role than what a lot of people are thinking about. So look, take a step back, look at what the situation is. I think Ollie Gordon could be a surprise for a lot of people if he's given the opportunity. Another guy I want to talk about here is going to be Devin Neal, the running back now for the New Orleans Saints. Could take over that backup role over Kendre Miller, right? And back up there for Alvin Kamara. We all know Alvin Kamara is getting a little bit longer in the tooth, and Devin Neal can come in here and be healthy, which he's shown he could do that in college. We know Kendre Miller can't be healthy, right? So Devin Neal could step in there as that running back 2 role. And hey, we have to wait and see what could that amount to 4 carries in 2025. That could actually be a pretty decent role. You know, think about like the Mark Ingram role behind Alvin Kamara. Mark Ingram was still fantasy viable. That could be Devin Neal. He's a good enough running back to get the job done. And if he does really well, they may end up Alvin Kamara going very, very shortly, and Devin Neal could be the number 1 running back for the New Orleans Saints for years to come. So look, could be a great dynasty pick, could be a good 2025 pick if he's taking that number 2 running back role, which I do believe he will do so. But the last guy I want to talk about today is going to be Will Howard, the quarterback for the Steelers, right? So as of the recording of this video, Aaron Rodgers hasn't signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have pretty much nobody except for Mason Rudolph as the quarterback right now. There's nobody there. So Will Howard could step in day 1 and be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is crazy. So you have to put him as a target, whether you like it or not. There's a possibility he could be a starting quarterback in the NFL. And Will Howard, you know, the quarterback out of Ohio State, he could get the job done, right? Maybe not looking the most fanciest out of everybody, but he can do some things. So you got to put him on your radar, even though he was drafted in the 6th round. Somebody, if he's going to end up being the starting quarterback, which I do believe Aaron Rodgers will be, but as of right now, no one's there, and he may be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Put him onto your radar, guys. Those are 3 people that I want to talk about as far as targets go for the 6th round of the NFL draft to maybe be able some type of beneficiary for you and your team in 2025. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit a subscribe button, right? We're pumping out a bunch of videos, right, each and every week to help you set the best lineups possible. Get ready for your 2025 NFL drafts and ready for your 2025 NFL seasons, guys. So look, I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.